Hello. It's time for Mindful Music Moments. And this week we're listening to Romeo and Juliet Love Theme by the composer Tchaikovsky. This piece was composed in 1880. This week's Mindful Music comes from our partner, the Cleveland Orchestra. Tchaikovsky was a Russian composer of classical music during the Romantic era. He is best known for his ballet music, like The Nutcracker and Swan Lake. But he also wrote music for orchestras like this piece, inspired by Shakespeare's tragedy of Romeo and Juliet. So let's get ready to listen. Put your feet on the floor, hands on your lap or on your desk. Sit up nice and tall. Close or focus your eyes and find your breath moving in your body. The story of Romeo and Juliet is about two teenagers who fall in love, but their families are at war with each other. As you listen to this powerful music, place your hand on your heart and think of someone you love.
Good evening, even though it's very clearly the afternoon. Welcome to UCS Good News. It's our weekly live broadcast where we highlight good vibes all over the school building. And there is some good news this week. Hey, we reached out to all the weather forecasting groundhogs out there, and we got some big news. Puxatawny Phil did not see his shadow in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, part of the annual Groundhog Day tradition celebrated in the United States and Canada, which means, according to legend, we're in for an early spring. This marks the first time since 2020 that Phil predicted an early spring, and the 21st time since records were kept. That's science. That's good news. And here's some more good news. Okay. It was story time this week. Families of our infant, toddler, and pre-K students were treated to their first virtual story time on Monday, February 5th. The monthly story times feature male role models of our littlest wolves as readers. This week, Dylan's dad and Gregory's dad each read 2 books to the group. We got a couple of snapshots here. It was fun for the little wolves to see their friends, wave to each other, listen to the stories on the virtual call. Thank you to Mr. Fields, Mr. Sattler for their time. Okay, now it's time for a little Did You Know? Last week in Did You Know, we revealed that Mr. Taylor, middle school director, was a decorated diver in college. Today, we're sharing a tidbit about someone who's really breaking new ground, developing a new skill. Liz Richmond and a few other staff members have been doing cold plunges in Lake Erie this winter. And my staff tells me that we actually have some video of their most recent polar plunge. So we're going to pull that up for you. Here you go. Yeah, check it out here. Good gracious. Look at that. Liz really gets some incredible height here. Unbelievable. Okay. In more nippy news, Mr. Joe made a winter-themed and beautiful bulletin board. If I'm in charge, I'm giving him the Best in Snow award. Let's see. And that brings this segment to a froze. Time for a sports update from resident sports reporter Howler Cosell. Fourth grade boys. Fourth grade boys white team showed a tremendous amount of teamwork on Saturday with a 23-6 win over IWA in their final game of the season. Congratulations. Here is a solitary backgroundy Howler cheer just for you. Okay, time for Teamwork Makes the Dream Work, where we feature UCS students working together to solve a problem. Mila, Lincoln, and Noah, all in second grade, wanted their teacher to send this picture for the good news. Their teamwork was out of this world. Thank you guys for sharing. Puzzling is a great pastime and a really good way to cultivate inner peace. Okay, new segment alert. Really exciting here. Mrs. Gill is seeing the best of students in grade 5 ELA. Their hard work and effort earned them the honor of wearing the coveted UCS vest for the day, just like Mr. Grohl here. These students consistently demonstrate that they are highly invested in their learning, fully vested, fully invested here. You know, that there's always time for a little vest and relaxation. And the whole segment, Mrs. Gill, is truly vestacular. Let's keep it coming. Thank you. Okay. All right. Now it's, no, it's not. We're going to skip that. Skip that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we're really getting to it. Okay, time for the drippers and the details. And this time around, this is, of course, our new segment for Miss Britton and Miss Molly. It's time for Dress Down Drip. Okay, here we go. So we've got Braylon in second grade, Jackson in fifth, Angelina in fourth, Kelvin in fourth, and Aga Frokai in kinder with an all-time drip fave, and Natalia in sixth. We're going to show you these guys, Braylon and the crew, with their dress down drip. Okay, very nice. Drip, 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 drip. Somebody call the plumber. Okay, Valentine's Day drip. Love is in the air and in student fashion statements at UCS as well. Okay, we got a crossover alert here. We're going to give you some news from the only subject that counts and also from ELA at the same time. After completing second round of map test, students in room 216 celebrated their growth in reading and math. After completed their, oh, yeah, there we go. And here is a photo of them celebrating their achievements. Thank you for sharing. And we've just got one today. One twinning, continues to be winning. It's a lot of Burgundy twinning happening here. Okay, that's it for this edition of UCS Good News. We'll be back next week with all the latest. Goodbye.